A pleasant day, everyone. I am William A. Pisapetran, and this video discussion will be about my own analysis about the story of the Canterbury Tales, specifically the story of the Wife of Bath Tales. So, before we proceed, let us all first discuss the summary of the story. So, the story of the Wife of Bath Tales is about the insights of Bath's wife, about her ideas on love, marriage, and men. So she got married 5 times with different men who are all rich and way older than her. She is a strong-willed woman who is not shy to share her love life and sexual experiences. Then there was a time wherein she was able to tell stories about a knight who is accused of rape and whose life will only be spared if he can figure out what ladies want most within a span of 1 year. So he eventually seeks out an unsightly old witch who assures him that the solution will save his life if he will only comply with her first request, which is to marry her. So the witch then demands that the knight marry her after the court accepts her response that the only desire of woman is to rule over men or to have the authority than men. In bed, the witch asks the knight which um, wherein where the knight would prefer to have a beautiful and unfaithful wife or an ugly and faithful wife. So the knight insists that the decision must take place or must be made by the witch only. So afterwards, the witch was able to comprehend and understand that she was able to have the authority power than her husband, which enables her to restore her youth and attractiveness, and they all live happily ever after. So in this analysis, we will be using the feminism analysis or feminism criticism. Before we proceed with our analysis, let us all first take a review of what is feminism. So feminism class focuses, or the focus of feminism philosophy is on how women are portrayed in the literature or in the story. So this method of interpretation is crucial for comprehending how gender influences characters in a work as well as the cultural ideas that the work reflects. So well, now I am going to show you my analysis or my own analysis about the story of the wife Bath's tale using the feminism lens. So the culture and society of the Middle Ages were patriarchal and predicated on automatic power. So regardless of your class, both men, regardless of the class of both men and women, women at this period were expected to be under the control or the power of men. Married women were expected to support their husband's career. So the Catholic Church provides convents as a way to provide marriages as well as home for the woman. Because the only choice of women during this period is to become a wife or to become a nun and live in the convent. So they do not have control over their own lives. And the situation for women during this period was deteriorated, and this period takes place during the Middle Ages period. So female property rights started to be crucial at this time, and marriage was a closed door institution which only gives men the authority to control women as well as their relationship. So the Wife of Bath tale is also a work of anti-feminist. So anti-feminist or anti-feminism is the viewpoint that one gender should have more power and rights than the other. So the Wife of Bath Tales is a work of anti-feminism literature because it reflects the idea that women are promiscuous, gold-digging, extravagant, blabber-mouthed, haughty, argumentative, dishonest, manipulative, and responsible for every vice of disagreeable quality man can imagine. So in the setting of the late Middle Ages, anti-feminism examples abound, whereas feminism examples are scarce during these present times or as of the moment. So the idea of feminism holds that everyone should be treated equally regardless of their gender. And also, on the other hand, the Wife of Bath prologue and tale, the writer itself, Mr. Geoffrey Chaucer, demonstrates that he himself, as the author, um, is not an anti-feminist, but he is a feminist because he employs the literary device of characterization to give the wife and woman to have a position and authority within the society in his tales or in the tale that he had written. So it does not imply that women would be deceiving if they were given an authority within the society, but rather it enables women to see and feel what it feels to have authority and power over men, wherein during this time, which is the Middle Ages period, they are unable to attain or have. So that would be my own analysis about the um, story of Canterbury Tales, the Wife of Bath Tales, and I am very well hoping that you have understood our discussion for today, and thank you for listening.